Hello viewers of Nagaland TV, I'm Rinki Gogoi and here we are with another beautiful episode of Good Morning Nagaland. Let us be faithful and courageous today because the grace of God is enough. Let us begin our day with a beautiful Bible passage.
There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3:1.
After that beautiful Bible verse, let's see the positive thought of the day.
Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Aristotle.
Quality is not an act, it is a habit. That was indeed wonderful by Aristotle. Now it's time to look and have the top headlines for the day. The Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee has launched an online membership drive in the state. The digital membership drive was formally launched on Friday by Nagaland PCC President Keteria at Congress Bhawan in Kohima. Nagaland's COVID-19 cases have been on a declining trend in the past few days as the state on Friday recorded 12 fresh COVID-19 cases and nil deaths. GPR and NSC on Friday questioned the circumstances leading to the death of its cadre identified as SGT March Turhuli Thupiter, who was allegedly found dead in a police custody on February 16, 2022. Rising People's Party Friday announced its plan to undertake the task of walking around Nagaland on the theme A Walk to Save Nagaland. Russia on Friday welcomed India's position on the Ukraine crisis amid a spike in tensions between NATO countries and Moscow over the situation in the Eastern European nation. The reaction came after a day India said at the UN Security Council that quiet and constructive diplomacy is the need of the hour and any step that could escalate the tension should be avoided. We now have print preview, so let us review some local dailies of Nagaland. Today we have only one paper with us, that is the Morong Express, the Power of Truth. First, let us go through the top headlines of this daily, then we will go through the news together and see what is there for us today in Morong Express. The first top headline is Shortage of Manpower Posing Challenge to Power Department. The next headline is Mizoram to get motor racing track first in East Northeast. The third headline says, UN Chief, security threat seems higher than during Cold War. The fourth headline says, active COVID cases dropped to 316 in Nagaland. The next headline is, RPP to kick off campaign with a walk to save Nagaland. The next headline is, over 2 crores in 15 to 18 years age group fully vaccinated against COVID, Mandavia. The next headline says, fact check, experts debunk claim that COVID boosters lead to positive HIV test. The last headline is, free COVID testing in government facilities make vaccination voluntary, High Court to state government. Let us go through the news under the first headline of this paper, Morong Express. The first headline says, a shortage of manpower posing challenge to power department. Let us go through the news together. While the power infrastructure in Nagaland has seen significant upgrades in recent times, the State Department of Power has been incurring heavy losses due to lack of various factors, including shortage of workforce. Addressing the General Conference of Association of Power Engineers Nagaland, Appen on Friday, its President Engineer Penritung highlighted various issues concerning the Department of Power. Yanton pointed out that many new substations, transmission lines, sub-transmission and distribution lines have been set up, but without any increase in manpower. He said that the department has been incurring heavy losses commercially and technically due to shortage of manpower, posing a challenge to the department, a press release from the power department stated. This news is basically talking about the shortage of manpower in the power department, in the power sectors. Nagaland, the power infrastructure, Nagaland laga infrastructure, power department laga infrastructure de significant upgrades kan ahishi kushe recent times de aha ja sama kan de in the progressing time, in the recent times, Nagaland laga power department laga sector de infrastructure do upgrade hui kena ase kushe holebi state department de due to lack of various factors including shortage of workforce ito even though the power department's infrastructure to progress hui kena ase holebi that due to shortage of manpower and other related factors, especially manpower, workforce in the power department bishi komti hoi kena ase kushe. And that is why Mokan Pradesh de we see power cuts and power losses. That is because of the lack of manpower as the major factor that is keeping the decline of the power department. Mukan yate ko say the engineer for addressing the General Conference of Association of Power Engineers Nagaland APEN Association of Power Engineers Nagaland de Friday day address Korea Samede President Engineer Perry Tangpra highlight Krishe ito power department de ki factors kan pra effect Krise ki karone power losses power cuts kan hoyase ito la uporte kotha koi kana yada jana ase aro yantan pra point out kurishe tai kwado new substations aro transmission lines kan aro substations kan aro distribution lines kan set up kori kana ase holebi itu set up korilebi iko kam nai kile kule jo tate workforce hi kamti ase kushe in these substations aro transmission lines kan de even though the infrastructural side alag side develop holebi workforce kan kamti hua pra itu kane commercially improve korwa na pari kana ase kushe itu kane power cuts kan bishi hoy nishna dikhi pai ase koi kana janai ase. Let's move on with the next news. UN chief security threats seem higher than during Cold War, with East-West tensions at their highest point since the collapse of the Soviet Union in the 1990s. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres says Friday, the world is probably a more dangerous place now than during the Cold War. Guterres warned that a small mistake or miscommunication between major powers could have catastrophic consequences. I am often asked whether we are in new Cold War, Guterres said in his opening speech at an annual security conference in Munich. My answer is that the threat to the global security now is more complex and probably higher than that at that time. During the decades-long standoff between the Soviet Union and the United States in the 20th century, there were mechanisms that enabled the protagonists to calculate risks and use back channels to prevent crises, Guterres said. Today, many of those systems no longer exist, and most of the people trained to use them are no longer here with us. Moi kan jani ase inika the recent times te kinika Ukraine te crisis hoi kana ase itu one where we are well aware of the world crisis, the Russia Ukraine crisis aro inika major powers kan la majote clash wa kan la bi mukhan jani pai ase news te do sai ase mhan sobi itla uporte jankari do pai ase to iate itu samede moi kan la ka UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres pra janai ase pula Cold War samede kinika situation takishe kinika consequences takishe manukan kinika takishe itu la compare te itia bishi dangerous stage te ase kushe ki karne kuledu apni han jani ase Russia US inia khan inia tahala majote major clash huledu world ero kinika impact poro itu do mohan sobi we can only imagine. To and mokhala UN Secretary General Prakwanishna pula samete kolwar la jala samete compared to itia to bishi dangerous stage ase. Aro he said that during these times, even a small miscommunication or a small mistake can erupt a big ekta bishi dangor inika a small mistake ekta from this major powers khala side to ekta miscommunication, even a slightest mistake could make the situation even worse. Aro itu karne mahala security and secretary general para itu bhui aro savdani nishna janai ase manukhanke. I mean, we will move on with the next news. Mizoram to get motor racing tracks first in East-Northeast. Mizoram will soon get a motor racing track which will be the first of its kind in eastern and northeastern India, Sports Minister Robert Romawia Roite said. Mizoram State Sports Council and the state-owned REC Limited have linked a pact for the construction of the motor racing track and sports complex near Aizawl. He said it will be developed at Langpui, about 31 kilometers north of Aizawl, where the airport is located, he said. It will be built at a cost of rupees 10 crores, Reuters said, adding that the racing track will be the first of its kind in northeast and even eastern India. He said that the MSSC will make massive efforts to ensure that the project is completed in a time. Yate news te janai ase Mizoram te first of its kind racing track banabole ase launch koribole ase koikana janai ase, and this will not only be the first in Mizoram but also in eastern part of India, eastern region of India te bi to first racing motor track hobo ko ase. Aru itu do makan laga Mizoram laga sports minister for sports Robert Romawia Roite pra janaishe aro tai pra janaishe Mizoram State Sports Council aro state on REC Limited pra ekta pact banai kena ase aro itu pact to for the construction of motor racing track and sports complex itu Aizawl te itu motor racing track aro sports complex to banabole ase koikena ekta MSSC, that is Mizoram State Sports Council koikena pact ekta banai kena ase aro itu kuntu jaga te ase hobole ase kula tu Langpui, about 31 kilometers from north of Aizawl itu jaga te banabole ase koikena koi ase aro this will be indeed a very good news for the people of Mizoram, for the people of entire eastern region of India. Now let's move on with the next news. Nagaland active COVID cases drops to 316 in Nagaland. Yet in Nagaland laga COVID cases laga update dikena se. Let us go through the news together. Nagaland reported 12 new COVID-19 cases and 43 single-day recoveries, taking the number of active cases to 316 on Friday. Ida Pradesh te 12 ta nutun COVID-19 la cases report kurikena ase aru logote 43 bhal news to ase, even though 12 nutun COVID-19 bemari pra manu dash kurikena thakya holebi 43 manu khan bimar pra COVID-19 la bimar pra recover hoikena ase koikena yate janai ase. Abi mohan yate state Pradesh te total tallies COVID-19 laga total kiman hoise aro death toll bi kinika ase itu sabole more. We will go through the news more. As per the daily health bulletin issued by the State Integrated Disease Surveillance Program, Dimapur reported 8 new cases, Kohima reported 2, while Mukokchung and Woka reported 1 case each. Friday's cases were out of 514 samples tested in the last 24 hours, denoting a sample positivity rate of 2.33%. The bulletin informed with this, the total COVID-19 case load in the state increased to 35,340, out of which 32,795 patients have recovered from the disease. At least 10 of the new cases were detected through self-test and random testing, while 2 were detected among returnees and travelers. Meanwhile, a total of 43 patients also recovered from the virus in the last 24 hours, with Dimapur leading the tally of single-day recoveries with 24, followed by 14 in Kohima, 3 in Paren and 2 in Mokokchung. Since February 2, recoveries have been outnumbering fresh cases in the state. The COVID-19 death toll remained at 749 as no fatalities were reported on Friday. Ida news stage anayase mokan ida news last hisab te do state bulletin of COVID-19 report diala hisab te do in the recent times joa samay hanti aru compare kuri to COVID-19 laga nutun bimari khan darch korea lodge korea to report khan to kumti ase, and then there are more number of people recovering from the disease yate janai ase. And also the good news is that today there is no fatality due to COVID-19, and then the maximum number of recoveries was COVID-19 recovery from COVID-19 disease was reported in Dimapur, followed by Kohima, Dand in Paren and in Mokokchung. Also, the total Pradesh state total COVID-19 bemar laga total tally to total number to 35,340 ase kushe total COVID-19 laga case load to, and out of which 32,795 patients can recover kushe bemar pra aro itu do kinika janshe kule do itu samples kan 514 samples kan test kuribole dia samede enika itu reports kan janishe kushe. Let's move on with the next news. RPP to kick off campaign with a walk to save Nagaland. The Rising People's Party has informed that it will undertake a walk to save Nagaland to kickstart its campaign from the next General Assembly elections. A press release on Friday informed that the RPP members and well-wishers will begin the walk from Dimapur on February 21, covering following locations: Dimapur, Mainamsi, Tekruzuma, Pipema, Kohima, Jakama, Futsiro, Meluri, Kipire, Twensang, Tobu, Aboy, Wakching, Tamlu, Merangkong, Tuli, Yajang, Foothill Road, Newland, Dimapur. The circular walk around Nagaland will cover 1,200 plus kilometers in an estimated 40-day period. The party is particularly traversing the foothills road to highlight the apathetic attitude of the state government despite pleas from all quarters. The release stated, adding that the walk would serve as a medium to share the party's ideology and vision with the people. The other purpose of this walk is to reach out to the grassroots and listen to the grievances and hear their vision for a new Nagaland, it added. Through this walk, the RPP wants to convey the message that Rising People's Party is the only alternative for the suffering public, that perhaps it's not too late to save Nagaland, the release stated. It a Rising People's Party to New Stage and I say Rising People's Party, Nagaland laga Rising People's Party pra ekta campaign start koribole ase, that is itu campaign to a walk to save Nagaland korikena itu campaign start koribole ase. Aru ahia samedi 2020-23 de mokhan sob jani ase Nagaland assembly elections shuru ho jabole ase, itula opor te hi itu walk to takan start korise Rising People's Party pra aru tai khan pra ekta press release dishe aru itu press release te kwa ase itu February 21 de itu Dimapur pra itu save a walk to save Nagaland to shuru kuribo ko ase aru tai khan 40 din samay day takhan they will cover takhan itu walk to 1,200 kilometers or more distance cover koribo ko ase within the period of stipulated period of 40 days time aru itu walk to kodi ba jabo ko ase takhan itu route bi diken ase itu route to Dimapur pra Mainamsi aru Tekruzima, then after that to Futsiro, then Meluri, Kipiri, Twensang, Tobu, Aboy, Wakching, Tamlu, Merangkong, Tuli, Yajang, and then the foothill road New Land, Dimapur kurikena itu route te japo kushe within a 40 days period of time, and then taikan 1200 kilometers rasta cover kuri japo kwase aru taikan itu walk to kile start kore sikledo they are very disappointed tan bishi mon khushi na pa jana se with the government, state government kile kuleto taikan we all know, we have all been through the sad times of the recent 2021 December 4 and 5 the outing incident, and then following many other problems in Nagaland, especially the Naga political issue. Itu khanla uporde state government pra outing hatsa uporde aro Naga political issue khanla uporde bhal pra apathetic hoi ja bhal ba nasai kena apathetic hoi jase. Apathetic in a sense they are not empathizing and sympathizing with the people. Nagaland la manu khan lode tai khan janta khan laga janta khan laga opinion kan janta khan laga kota kan janta khan wa mang kuria khan laga uporde na puncha pra Rising People Party pra monduk janai ase press release te aru koi ase that tai khan la main motto to ase to itu janta khan ke Nagaland Pradesh laga janta khan ke jag anibole that Rising People's Party is the solution for Nagaland. Tai khan koi ase Rising People's Party khan upor aishe kuledo tai khan naga manu khan la mang khan aro itu mondu khan aro problems khan la upor the solutions anibo paribo ase koi kena itu walk to tai khan start kore ase, and then it will start from February 21 a walk to save Nagaland. Let's move on with the next news. Fact check. Experts debunk claims that COVID boosters lead to positive HIV tests. There is no scientific evidence to back a widely shared claim on social media that COVID-19 boosters can lead to HIV, as a position attributed to French virologist Luc Montagnier, says experts. Montagnier, a joint recipient of 2008 Nobel Prize in Medicine for his discovery of the human immunodeficiency virus that can lead to AIDS, died earlier this month. Since then, several Twitter users have shared a quote attributed to him which reads, "For those of you that have taken the third dose, go and take a test for AIDS. The result may surprise you. Then sue your government." There is no evidence he made this claim or the COVID boosters make a person susceptible to HIV infection, says experts told PTI. Itu news to ekta HIV laga aro COVID boosters laga oporte aro HIV laga link la oporte kotha koise yate ki koise kuleto recently there is a French virologist ekta Luc Montagnier kuina ekta French virologist takse aro taitu 2008 Nobel Prize in Medicine for the discovery of human immunodeficiency virus, that is HIV virus discovery la oporte tai he was awarded tai Nobel Prize award kuina takse 2008 and then tai the summit in a recent he died yesterday, he died, and then not yesterday, he died earlier this month, and then itai muria pishte manu khan pra Twitter users khan pra iniga false rumors khan, false news khan spread krise saying that COVID-19 laga third booster dose to third dose, that is booster dose to lushikla HIV test positive ulawo kuikena inika rumors phalai jai ase through Twitter and other social medias to itu yate janai ase that it is not so, itu to na hoi kuikena itu news to wrong ase kuikena yate janai ase that COVID-19 boosters can to HIV test HIV na die, it does not lead to HIV positivity aro itu news kan to itu Luc Montagnier pra phelalan hoy, he died earlier this month to tai khan taila o moriala o sat manu khan Twitter users khan itu false rumors khan phelai ase gushe aru yate news janai ase that Luc is not the one who is spreading the news aru itu tai pra kwa bi nai gushe itu tai he never stated this kind of false statements kokena yate janai ase. Let's move on with the next news. Yade say over 2 crores in 15 to 18 age group fully vaccinated against COVID-19, Mandavia. Over 2 crores adolescents in the 15 to 18 years age group nationwide are now fully vaccinated against COVID-19, Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia said on Friday. Young India taking the world's largest vaccination drive to next level. Over 2 crores youngsters between 15 to 18 years age groups are now fully vaccinated against COVID-19, says Mandavia. He tweeted it. Over 70% of beneficiaries in this same age group have received the first dose of COVID-19 vaccine so far, according to the Health Ministry's data. Makanjani say it COVID-19 laga vaccination drive to for the adults for the adults to jaya say aru to hoya sat mokan India te for the adolescents in the age group adolescents bacha khan karane 12 to 12 to 18 years laga sal khan laga majo laga bacha khan karane mokan jane say health department pura in the state in the nation union territories kante India te pura itu vaccination drive to chuleja samete about 2 crores bacha khan into 15 to 18 years laga age group te 15 to 18 years la age group te to vaccination drive chuli ja samede 2 crores nishna youngsters kan ba vaccination lushe koikena mokala union health minister Mansukh Mandavia pra khushi janai ase aro tai he is encouraging more youngsters to get vaccinated. Aru barhaba janai ase all the other youngsters in the age group 15 to 18 years who haven't got the vaccination yet. Ito jun khan ita takwi vaccination to luanai they didn't vaccination na lua students khan aru bacha khan ke bi ito vaccine lubi ko kina barhaba janai ase. Let's see the last news for the day. Free COVID-19 testing in government facilities make vaccination voluntary, High Court to the state government. An interlocutory application was mentioned before the Kohima bench of Guwahati High Court on Guwahati High Court on February 16, requesting that the testing for COVID may be made free of cost in government facilities and vaccination may not be made compulsory. The IA is in connection with 2 pending public interest litigations challenging the Nagaland government's directives on matters related to the COVID-19 pandemic and compulsory vaccination. The 2 main prayers made in this IA are the testing of COVID be made free of cost in government facilities and vaccination may not be made compulsory, stated a court order issued after the hearing. In the order, Justice Song Puk Chung Serto and Justice Devashish Borwa stated that the Council of the Medical and Health Department has submitted the COVID-19 testing that the COVID-19 testing are done free of cost in all government facilities for the general public and vaccination has not been made compulsory. The court listed the matter again for February 25 so that the health department and government respondents can file relevant affidavits. It also stated that the counselor for the petitioners sought more time to modify the applications appropriately. Ito news to COVID-19 laga oporte ase to COVID-19 vaccination laga oporte ase yete we have come to know that High Court te Guwahati Kohima bench pra Guwahati High Court te bishi kota khala oporte important issues khala oporte discuss kore samete this justice the bench of justice Song Puk Chung and Justice Devashish Borwa taijun milikena taikan ito Kohima bench khan pra milikena takhan itu COVID-19 la opor te batchit kurse ko kena yate janai ase takhan pra koi ase pradesh laga government facilities khante COVID-19 la vaccination to free kuri dibi ko kena takhan pra ito justice khan pra ito court te file kuri ase and then there are also asking there takhan itu mang kuri ase that ito COVID vaccination to mandatory compulsory nakuribi koikena takhan ito High Court te inika state government pra inika COVID-19 laga vaccination to manuke compulsory kuri ase nishina dikhi pai ase aro ito government hospitals kane government clinics kante government facilities kante especially COVID-19 la vaccinations kanto free kuri bole lage holbi nikatu dekhipan hoi to karone the bench of justices from Kohima in the Guwahati High Court taikan that file kuri ase the state government should make that COVID-19 vaccination free in the government facilities at least aro itu logote idu COVID vaccination to compulsory bi nakuribi kuikena yate janai ase. Then that's all for the print preview part. We would like to wind up our print preview section here. That was for the print preview section. One print preview section, the important news kan ki takishe edukan salushe. We have gone through the news of the Morang Express. Now it's time to look back into the past and turn the pages of time and have a look at what happened today in the yesteryears.
Thomas Edison patented the phonograph on February 19, 1878.
After that learning done, it's time for our favorite segment, that is Melody Time. Let's have some refreshing melody that will uplift all of our moods.
It's a new wave in the beach, it's a new wave in the beach. Yeah. It's JP. Now I'm up, I'm on top, see me grinding. Busy up in this beat, now we grooving. See me making money, now they wanna yeah. Gotta be real careful with the moves we make, yeah. Now I'm up, I'm on top, see me grinding. Busy up in this beat, now we grooving. See me making money, now they wanna yeah. Gotta be real careful with the moves we make, yeah. See me do it, yeah, I own it, that's a big fact. Is you with me, is you not, let me know that. 2 J's in the court, yeah, you know that. Slick with the flow like it's water, classy rocks that. Do it for my brothers, R.I.P. to the young cats. From the bottom to the top, yeah, we do it big. And I got rose goals, now I like them thick. Yeah, we be moving quick. Now I'm up, I'm on top, see me grinding. Busy up in this beat, now we grooving. See me making money, now they wanna yeah. Gotta be real careful with the moves we make, yeah. Now I'm up, I'm on top, see me grinding. Busy up in this beat, now we grooving. See me making money, now they wanna yeah. Gotta be real careful with the moves we make,
I come in hot like a set of twin babies. Now they say I sound like Slim Shady, and that's crazy, but I'm the Superman. Got all of your ladies going super mad over me like every beat of mine. Got rabies and addictive like a cannabis. I spit facts over, take over the stage. I go stripes over, checks and then the bow when I go into a sicko. More like I'm about to kill them all, yeah, we east side. We demand it, but we never separated from the map. You say you educated, but you never stood between the gap. And this alliteration tryna discriminate, you be the audience, we ain't a clap, huh?
Now I'm up, I'm on top, see me grinding. Busy up in this beat, now we grooving. See me making money, now they wanna yeah. Gotta be real careful with the moves we make, yeah. Now I'm up, I'm on top, see me grinding. Busy up in this beat, now we grooving. See me making money, now they wanna yeah. Gotta be real careful with the moves we make, yeah. Now we on the top, now we on the top and we're grinding, yeah.
There was some lovely grooving done by those youngsters. I really loved the music, the beat, and the way the rapper, the singer, everything was like so perfect and so good. I really enjoyed it. I hope our viewers enjoyed it as well. But dear viewers, this is all for the day. But let us check the weather's updates before we leave. And I wish you all a very good day ahead.